we talked about where the idea came from. Talk to me about how do you go from something you're passionate about in university, in the all in theory to, hey, you know what? Let's build robots.
I think that's the hardest part in any founder's journey, especially like if you're coming from research, academia, big tech, especially like after 10, 14 years of like working, you come to a point where things are settled, you know your job enough that you feel very secure in doing that job. And that when you start a company, like that stability being taken away, that is, of course, like very daunting, especially for like first time founders who are coming from a very deep tech background, but with no, let's say, operational background. But
Mm.
then I think it's really about like how big is your conviction in what you're doing. So this was not a conviction, not one single light bulb moment. It was 14 years of like insane amount of work, understanding this technology, its implications, and a very deep understanding of what will it take to make it into a product. I would also like say that being in the Bay Area also helped a lot because you were surrounded by founders. There is an entire ecosystem around you that kind of like promotes this entrepreneurship. So at
Mhm.
some point, it was like really clear to us that like, okay, this system is working. It took us 14 years to build it, and now it is time to make a company out of it. Otherwise, this technology would not realize its potential. So me and my co-founder and the founding team that we put together, us as a group is one of the groups that can fundamentally change robotics. And it is our responsibility to like now take the hard step of making a company out of it. So I talked to my co-founder. I said like, hey, we've been working on this for so long and we can clearly see that there is a path from here to a company that will have a generational impact, but we have to like basically go all in. So I have to leave my job. He was at that time a professor. You have to leave your professorship because I also do not believe that you should be in academia and then you should be a co-founder because it's just
Mhm.
too much work to make something foundational into a product that is used across industries. So once we took this leap, there was just no way out for us except for making it succeed. And I think that pressure that like, hey, there is no going back, and if
Mhm.
we don't work insanely hard, there is nothing in front of us that is going to support. I think that just brings out fundamentally something great out of you, like the kind of work, conviction, hours that I was able to put in when this pressure was on. I don't think you can do it without that pressure. So, yeah.